Hey there. How's it going? How's it going? I just wanted to do a video today talking about what I've made my first month being monetized on YouTube. So I became monetized on the 3rd of December, which means today I have officially been getting paid for 4 weeks. So I just wanted to kind of go over that and some of the things I've learned since I've been monetized. And since I've been monetized, 4 weeks. For starters, I can't believe that I got to the point of getting monetized. That was like such a big deal, getting to where I was monetized. It was such a journey and like a big push. Like, I think what got me to where I was monetized is like I was just posting every day like what was going on in my life, and just I think people are drawn to feeling connected with someone that feels real. And I think whenever you can post every day and like let people into your life and what you're struggling with and like where you're trying to go and what you're trying to achieve and like just sharing those things, I think that there's a lot of connections that can be made there. And I think people become interested, and I think that's what got me to being monetized. And once I had got to get to the monetization point, I had been pushing every day, and I struggle with mental health. I have ADHD, I have CPTSD, and I suspect I'm on the autism spectrum. That's a whole process I'm going through. But anyways, I was a little burnout, and holidays were coming. We're in December. It's real, rushed and everything. So, yeah, I felt like I was a little fried this month. And that's sad to say that, creating these videos, I think my nervous system is just so shot from years of trauma and just pushing myself to function like a neurotypical person when I am not, and the masking that comes with the autism that you have to do in social situations. Anyways, getting way off point, I believe. Yeah, so during this month of December, I have been a little more lax with my video content, trying to figure out when I should post, blah, 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 just listening to my body and what it's telling me to do, so I don't get to a state of like I'm burnout and depressed and like having a hard time moving forward with this, and still being able, I want to stay consistent, because that's been an issue for me, is like staying consistent. I will find things that I fall in love with, I'm passionate with, and I will eventually burn myself out because I don't listen to my body. I have a hard time knowing what it needs and wants, which is just a side effect of being autistic. Anyways, I am paying more attention to those things. And so, yeah, I listened to myself, didn't push out as much work as I would have liked to this month. But you know what? We're here, and I've got paid for this month, and it's just my first month being monetized. And I plan to keep growing and staying consistent in this place. I feel a little lost, though, I will say, with like how to push out videos and showing up. I think, I'm just going to be completely honest, I think that all the eyes and being vulnerable and some people saying hurtful things whenever I'm not in a great headspace has affected me in some ways. I would like to say it doesn't, because that's my personality. Normally things don't bother me. But there's some comments, like, I know that whenever I am at a stage of like almost burning out, and there's a lot going on, I become very monotone, and my facial features are, you know, not what they normally are. And people have said, you know, you sound stoned, you look like you're on drugs, or you sound like you're on drugs. And I think those comments particularly have, they affected me, because I already feel that about myself. Like I start to mumble and I start to get really monotone because I'm trying to preserve energy. And but I also want to show up like that also, because I think it's important to see what people deal with. And sometimes I choose to not talk because it's a lot easier to form than forming sentences when I'm in that state. But I can't always choose that because I am a single mother and my kids rely on me, and I can't just not say things to them. I have to be present in a lot of areas of my life. I don't have the luxury of just like completely tapping out and recharging and processing the way that my body needs to. Anyways, I think those things being said to me kind of hit, like they poked up a spot in me that I already felt like I do come off that way sometimes because of the monotone, low energy, and forcing words whenever there's not a lot of energy to bring things out of me. This video is a little all over the place, and that's how all my videos are. If you've been here before, like I kind of just go with a thought. I don't really think out videos too much beforehand. I have a general idea of what I'm going into, and I eventually get to my point, but it's a lot of like just sharing and hopefully connecting, hopefully making someone else feel better, and they kind of just roll. That's how they are. They kind of roll. I find that if I put too much thought into a video, I feel real robotic, and it doesn't feel authentic for me. And so those are not typically the kind of videos that I do. Just an FYI, if you're here. It takes me a moment to get to the point. Anyways, yes. This month has been crazy. I addressed some trauma that I was going through, shared it with you guys. But all in all, we're here on the last day of the month, and going into the New Year's tonight, and I feel extremely grateful for how far I've came on this channel. I've been on YouTube for 5 or 6 years, and I always give up on myself. I start to think, who am I? What do I have to say? Why does it matter that I think I have something to say? There's so many people that have better things to say and are way better at putting words together in a very, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's laid out way better than I can. And that's just not true. My experience and the way I talk and the way I communicate, I can connect with other people, and there's people that I am connecting with. I'm connecting with all of you guys, and I just think that no matter who you are, you have something to say, you have something to share. My nose is just, I'm sorry. And you could show up in this space and take up space and just connect with people. And especially if you are someone that feels alone and you need that connection. And you can also, eventually, it could supplement some of your income. Like, you could be making some money from just like connecting with people or like sharing something that you love. And yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for not giving up on myself. I am grateful for sticking it out through this month, which has been quite hard for me. My kids have been out of school since the 20th. And I haven't had a lot of time to myself, but I have, they did go to their dad's house, and so I've had the day to myself, and I've washed my face, I've washed my hair, I'm in my robe, I'm cozy, brushed my teeth, you know, doing some self-care stuff that's been much needed. And I'm feeling back in my body a bit after all this craziness that has been December. My kids had a great Christmas. I bought things throughout the year. They had lots of things to open. And yeah, it was rough, but it's been good. And this whole journey here on YouTube, same. It's been a little rough. There's been moments where I'm like, I don't want to make something, or I feel lost or confused of what to make or where to go or what to say, because I feel like anytime words come out of my mouth, they can be misconstrued or wrapped into something that I didn't mean, or taken away some kind of way. And I'm just having to like get to the point where, you know, like, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to show up here as myself. That's all I can do. And it will be received however it's received. And that's not about me. It's not about me. I will just do the best to deliver with care. And that's all I can do. Anyways, I'm going to get to the point now. For the month of December, in the past 4 weeks, I have made $200 here on YouTube. So that's been $50 a week, for 4 weeks. And that's $200 extra I didn't have. I did get to a moment where I was just like, wow, this is going to take a lot of work to be making a decent amount of money here on YouTube. And I got stuck in that space for a minute. Like, it requires a lot of work from me. But $200 is $200 extra. And that's great. I still have like things I can be doing other than YouTube to make money. Still working on my jewelry stuff. And I actually just made I made $200 on my jewelry just in the past couple weeks. So that's $400 extra I've made this month. Just working for myself. And that's great. Like, I feel pretty good about it. So yeah, $200 for the month of December. This is my very first month being paid. And I suspect that it will start to grow the more I figure out what I'm doing here. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a lull trying to figure out what I'm doing, and I'm just creating what I can. This week I will probably be pushing out more videos because I won't have my kids, and just to feel some time and space and feel like I'm doing something, creating what I can. Yeah. I don't know. That's where I'm at. I feel like I've said enough. I've just been rambling on. And I appreciate you if you've been here. And if you're new here, I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I really do feel like we are just here connecting, hanging out, spending time together. And I appreciate it. I really do. And I hope you come back again next time. I have some stuff I'm going to be working on tonight for New Year's. So I plan to have a video out tomorrow about New Year's. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And if you watched all this video, I really, really appreciate you. I love you so much. And I hope you have a great New Year's. Stay safe. Stay lovely. And until next time. Bye. Bye.